MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. The Cubbies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Hunter Greene, California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping into the box, Ian Happ. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
First delivery to him on the way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll. Offensively.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ, number 33 on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Into the box, Nick Madrigal. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Aquino is there to put it away for route number 1. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games, and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a 450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
That is it. The first baseman, Frank Schwindel.
Into the box, Frank Schwindel. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. From the belt, the pitch out, nothing doing. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
In inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Ready with another 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Stroman gets the call for game 1 of the series. On him, Danny.
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Standing in, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second.
Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mike Moustakas turn it around. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Set to go now, Nick Senzel, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. One out, nobody on. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees. For head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Stroman looks in. 1-1 on its way.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Kyle Farmer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The next 3-2. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Votto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Way outside. 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds lead 1. They're down 1-0. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1. swing and a hard hit grounder. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
At the plate, Alfonso Rivas, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner at first with no outs here. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, T.J. Higgins, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Stepping up now, Mike Moustakas, and he's someone they're going to have to watch out for. You can see he's been a tough out over the last couple of series. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Stroman has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
The 0-2 once more.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Another try at 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode. Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Well, Hero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
He's set, and the pitch. Here's the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 8, the second baseman.
At the plate, Lopez will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better. Left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Marcus Stroman. 9-1-2 due up.
Marcus Stroman.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Stroman is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Now at the plate, Ian Happ, second at bat for him, and remember he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Close, but just off the outside corner.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Full count, 3-2. This is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Nick Madrigal will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
2 out, nobody on. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Senzel will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Cubs are down in order, but they're up 1-0.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the 3rd, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Greene.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hunter Greene is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third basemen show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. In now for the Reds, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
One out, nobody on. Strike two called, and it's even at 2. The 2-2. Smoke toward the hole, and that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Up next from Cincinnati, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in. One out and a runner on second base. Hit out towards second. Happ scoops it up, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So stepping in, Joey Votto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Men on third with 2 down. Ready with the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Stepping in now, Kyle Farmer, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Line toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now. All set for the start of the inning. That'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 16.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that misses. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, Frank Wendell.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and then just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks
Stock is starting things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Gone. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Reds now take a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And right into the shift. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there at a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So coming to the plate, Lopez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Hit out towards second. There's one. Well, he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Hunter Greene.
In now, Hunter Greene. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back, and oh, this is off the second base bag. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit, and he's out on a strong throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 2-1 Cincy. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. They've certainly gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so he said they have to change their mentality at the plate. They can't accept that they're running into good pitching and therefore don't stand a chance. He wants to see his guys simplify their approach and battle at the plate to at least put the ball in play.
Thank you, Heidi.
The center fielder, Rafael Ortega.
Here's the first pitch to him. Rafael Ortega is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate, Alfonso Rivas. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Grounded up the first baseline. Taken in by Votto, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, TJ Higgins.
So in now for Chicago, TJ Higgins. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Skied into very shallow right. Aquino is there, and he'll put it away to retire. In is Joey Votto now. A single credit thus far.
The first baseman, Joey Votto.
Ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rivas moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting,
stepping in, Kyle Farmer. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. This is foul right side. 1-1. Is laid off for. Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. Tyler Stevenson waits on deck. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Settling in now, Tyler Stevenson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Stroman's ready. Here it comes. And that misses, ball one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They lead it 2-1. Striding in, Marcus Stroman. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Clint Frazier will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 77, Clint Frazier.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Comes into his first at bat at 283. 14 homers and 31 RBIs. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Christopher Morrow will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at first for the Cubs. Number 5.
Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
So striding in, Nick Madrigal, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Number 5.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here comes the 0-1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Popped him up. Lopez is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Patrick Wisdom, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Frank Schwindel, as he'll go to work on trying to bring home the tying run from third. 1 run is scored, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he is in there.
When you mess with the bull, you expect to get the horns, right? Bases loaded, and they challenge him, which is obviously a huge mistake, and he nearly blasts a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second, 3 RBIs richer.
Into the box now, Rafael Ortega, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Now the 2-0. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Bart Warren is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 77.
time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. In now, Alfonso Rivas. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Four runs here in this half inning. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Senzel backing up on it at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Cubs lead it 5-2. Brandon Hughes will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Christopher Morrow will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game. And it's a 5-3 game now.
That's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in now, Aristides Aquino.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the pitch. And right into the shift. But this will get foul for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Into the box now, Lopez. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And the runner back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 0-1 on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Matt Reynolds will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Matt Reynolds.
Michael Rooker enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Rooker.
Line toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Fair.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. From the belt, the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 2 out with a man at first. Nope. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3 and 2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Coming to the plate now, TJ Higgins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Higgins.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Christopher Morrow comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle. Farmer's got it. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
From the stretch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Runners on first with 1 down. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second, and a fastball swung on and hit to second. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first. So digging in now, Nick Senzel. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1-0 the count. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Howe is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Joey Votto.
Digging in, Joey Votto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Nico Horner will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Cubs. Now playing second base, number 2, Nico Corner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right into the shift. Scooped up on to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
Digging in, Kyle Farmer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
First pitch of the at-bat, and that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Mark.
Now here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field.
Mark.
Senzel's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Mark.
Up next to the Cubs.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago.
The one where he's sticking his tongue out. Mark.
Yeah.
Is it the one where he's sticking his tongue out?
I can't hear.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Is it the one where he's sticking his tongue out?
Yeah.
Chicago 8, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Counts even to Hayward, 2 balls and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. On to second goes Hayward. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Patrick Wisdom is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Drilled right back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Swindle.
Now at the plate, Frank Schwindel, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Here it comes, 1-0. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called a strike. Two outs here with a runner at third. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out of potential trouble. 1 left for the Cubs, and it remains 5-3. Ready once again, Tyler Stevenson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Tyler Stevenson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Norris, A 27-year-old. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-0 delivery. And that misses low and inside. Windup, 2-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Leadoff hitter's aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Now batting, the third baseman.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Hit to first, reined in to second for 1. To first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Here's the pitch. Aristides Aquino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Pitch on the way. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, number 35.
Now at the plate, Lopez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now a throw over to first. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds leave 1. They're still down 5-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Joel Kuhnel will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Brendan Drury will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
And batting 9, number 22, Brandon Drury.
First delivery to him on the way. Rafael Ortega is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Nico Horner. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball four.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Ready for another shot now. TJ Higgins 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Farmer brings it in. To second for one. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the one on the play. Andrelton Simmons will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Cubs. Number 19, Andrelton Simmons.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to left. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand one as they hang on to their 5. David Robertson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Brandon back. Looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results his club has been hoping for. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Higgins, and he makes the throw to first. Drury is retired, and there's one away.
The batter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Pham. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And this is 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. On to first, and now the Reds are down to their final out here.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Nick Senzel. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Robertson pauses. First pitch on the way. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with 2 out here, that extends the inning for Joey Votto.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
First offering on its way. Joey Votto is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Fouled off. The Reds down to their last strike. Liner toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from 3rd. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Tyler.
Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Chicago Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Marcus Stroman with his 4th win this season. David Robertson hammers down the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.